What's going on, everyone? We about to light things up. We're gonna light it up on the 38-mile-an-hour e-bike. You ready? Let's go this way. We'll pedal for a second. Look at the speed. Woo! See what she's got. 32. 33. 36. 37. Running out of room. 35. And there it is, 38. Okay, I'm out of running room. This thing's ridiculous. Oh my god. 38 miles an hour. Throttle only. This bike's crazy. And I know a lot of you have been wondering like where it went. Where did my videos go on the Wicked Freedom bike? I took them down. And I've had a bunch of people ask me, why'd you take them down? What's wrong? Is it was something wrong with the bike? Was something wrong with the company? Like, why are the videos down? Well, they changed their name. That's why I took them down. They're no longer Wicked e-bikes, and it's not Wicked Freedom. They're Wired e-bikes now. I'm gonna pull over and show you this bike so you know what I'm talking about. But good bike, still have the bike, great bike, love it. It's crazy fast, but there you go. Wired e-bikes now. And I'll probably try to redo my review video on this bike just so it's out there and you guys can see it, but absolutely ridiculous bike. It is a 26x4 fat tire bike. It has a 60 volt, 20 amp hour battery pack on it, a 2000 watt rear hub motor that peaks well over 2000 watts, because if you do the math, it's volts times amps gives you your watts. It's a 40 amp controller. Most bikes give you 22. This is a 40 amp controller and a 60 volt battery, so that's 2400 watts. The motors aren't 100% efficient, so you lose some of that in translation, but still it's got a watt meter on the screen. It shows you your output right here. I've definitely seen it crack into the 2200 watt range. It's crazy fast. And the other crazy thing about this bike is it only costs $2,000, $2,000 for this bike. I mean, you can't beat it. It's a full suspension bike with crazy power. It goes 38 miles an hour on the throttle only. It's got a really tall upright handlebars. You know, it's got the BMX style bars on it. So it's a really tall seating position on it. Value for your money. Holy cow. How do you beat this thing, really? So that's where the videos went. They came down because the company changed their name. It's now Wired e-bikes. I wanted to have Wired e-bike videos out there. I'll do more on this bike. I've got a couple things recorded already, and I'm just trying to get things edited and put together. So I got it matched up against some other bikes like Aerial Rider and my Citizen bike, doing some drag racing with my dad. So click subscribe if you want to see those videos come out. They should be out in a little bit. But what else about this bike? I don't know. I mean, good report. Okay, nothing wrong with the bike, nothing wrong with the company, just name change, and we want to have the correct information out there. So there you go. That's why the videos came down. I still have this ridiculous e-bike. If you want out of the box power, this one's tough to beat. I mean, yeah, it's, you hit a nice little downhill, you can crack over 40 on this. That video's still up if you want to see that. But tons of power for the off-roading. I did take it, you know, off-roading through some really thick, dense grass, and this is one of the only bikes where you can just ride it like a motorcycle, honestly. Just use the throttle, you don't really have to pedal. It's got so much power, and you gotta kind of be careful too. If you twist this throttle, man, and you're leaning back at all, or you can pop the front wheel in the air real quick. It'll lift the front end real fast. All right, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I'm on a little bit of an uphill grade, but if I just twist the throttle, oh man, almost got away from me. This thing is a lot of fun. I love it. I love the speed and the power. So I'm digging this bike. If you're like me and you like the speed and power, you're gonna love this thing. Yeah, well, good report so far. More videos to come on this. I think they might actually give me the newer version. I'm still riding the prototype bike that they sent me, and I know they've made some further upgrades to it, including changing all the graphics. Now they've changed their name, so I might be getting a different one here in the future for more videos, more testing. But that's what's going on with this one. The full suspension's nice. I've gotten several full suspension bikes lately, and gosh, I don't know if I can ever go back to the hardtails. The full suspensions are so nice. Woo. That's the only drawback of the full suspension, is it constantly makes me want to just go do crazy stuff with it. There's a little dip right here. Just eats up everything. Definite hooligan bike. Whoa! Good thing we got those brakes. Surprised this thing's still running for as much as I've just beat on it for I don't know how many miles now. It's held up to it though. It's taken all the abuse. But I'll give you one last look. Is it gonna stay there? Kind of uneven ground here. There it is. Wired freedom now. Wired. Check it out. More to come on this one. If you like this stuff, hit that subscribe button.